Back before we went for that quick break. I told you that we'll be having somebody in the house. Well, it's a lady, and I love it when women are doing it big. Just this lady, I mean, she's very young, but in the things that she has done, I cannot sit here and start naming that because it's a lot. So she's up with something so spectacular, and I think you guys should know about it. It's a stage play, and she'll be schooling us all that we have to know about it. Her name is Evelyn Nana Ama Asari. Well, she's an author, actress, a producer, one person type. Everything in one person.
Gifted.
Evelyn, you are welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So I see a young lady, actress, an author, and then what? Producer. How do you do this?
A director too.
Yeah.
She's everything.
By the grace
yeah,
of God.
she's everything.
And hard work and time management. Because in our current dispensation, if you don't know how to juggle and do like so many things at the same time, then you end up crashing. So I believe to successfully do all the things that I do, yes, I'll have to say hard work pays a lot.
Okay. All right. So you talked about time management. So you do this, you do that. But then let me ask you about your work. When it comes to acting, producing, directing, which one do you think is more easier? Which one you find, fun doing without much stress?
Wow. I think all of them. I do it without stress. I think all of them.
Because even acting alone, some people say it's stressful.
Yeah,
it's not that easy.
Oh yes. Every field has its own ups and downs. Because as an actor, you have to memorize lines and all of that. I mean, you're given a script and you commit the lines to memory because you're going on stage live.
So every line they say in there is scripted?
Yes, it's scripted.
Wow. Oh, okay, so it's not like the Kumawood that, they'll give you a character and then ask you to just come up with
because they know you
something.
can play better, just play.
Oh, okay. Wow. And it's okay for you?
Oh, yes.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since class 5. So I'd say probably 7 to 10 years now, I think, or 8 years. Let's say 7 years.
7 years?
Yes, since primary school.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the movies that you've starred in so that people will be like, that's it. Yes.
Yes, so I'm part of Accra Medic. I play the role of Claudia, Dr. Mohammed's secretary. Yes, it shows on Aquaba Magic and it's also on Showmat. I have an episode in Inspector Bidiakon. Yes.
That's what's it in?
It's on Aquaba Magic 2 and Showmax.
Okay.
Then I'm also part of Strike. Strike. I'm a female in Strike on the Farmhouse app.
Wow.
Yes, as well. I'm part of Yes or No. Yes or No is on YouTube. Yeah. And then I've done a lot of things.
She's
it's
everywhere.
Like I'm trying to recollect them.
She's everywhere.
She's done a lot.
Wow. So movie in Ghana here. Would you say that today's movie, I'm talking about Ghanaian movie, are we progressing or retrogressing?
That's a deep question.
Just to get deep breath before.
She wants to be honest.
Right.
Okay, I'd say we are making some progress. We are making steady progress in Ghana.
Steady
progress. Yes. We'll definitely get there. We will. Because the future leaders, we are serious about it. We are working hard, even though it's not that easy. But I know that with time, with the right information, the right grooming, we'll get there.
But one of the days that PS, I don't know if you remember, sometimes back, we rush to go and watch Gollywood movie.
Exactly.
Right? But nowadays, the feeling is not the same. People rather rush to watch Bollywood movies and then Hollywood. What's really the problem? Is it like more running out of content and I say, you guys are not using the right characters?
No, I don't think it's a matter of content. What I'll say is the Ghanaian audience is growing just the way the industry is supposed to grow. So it gets to that point where your audience has grown out of seeing the usual love stories and now they're yearning for more. Maybe we want some action. We feel Ghana has got the capacity now because if you even pay attention to the industry, there are a number of movies that have come up, action Ghanaian movies, and you see that, okay, this is progressive. So it means there's more that can be done. So there's that yearn for more from the audience. And if you're not meeting that, of course, if you're not careful, they'll turn to Hollywood, they'll turn to Nollywood. And of course, we can see what's happening with Nollywood on Netflix. I mean, it's crazy out there. But I won't discourage, I just don't want to discourage the Ghanaian market in terms of film. I think there's hope. We just have to keep building the capacity.
So it has nothing to do with the content.
Content is everything. Content is everything.
Do you think we lack it?
We don't lack content. That's one thing I'll always say, because Ghanaians, we are storytellers. Hey, Ghana for Yapekasa, Yawanyama, we have stories to tell. But then,
what do you know why I said this? I said this because when you watch a Ghanaian movie, you know that Obi Mami Bewu, I'm Obi and I'm the Ifo people too. So we definitely know. As soon as it starts, you literally know how it's going to end. Don't you think that is a problem? Why we are running away from our own movies?
Well, to a certain extent, that is a problem. But as my theatre professor Martin Owusu says, he always tells us that you have to adopt the willing suspension of disbelief. There's nothing new under the sun. Right. But how you tell it. So the content is there. It's about how you tell it and how creative you put it. And that's one of the differences that we can see, or the disparity between Ghana and Nollywood now. Because you see that Nollywood is sort of trying to grow. So they have the how and the means to tell the story in an angle, like from an angle. It just takes you like, oh my God. Oh, this is actually, so it's the same thing like the Ghanaian thing. Right. So I think it's time we build more creative mindset. We have to think outside the box, because I feel there's no box really. It's just about being more creative and innovative. And we need to go beyond the budget, because I believe that sometimes our films are limited because you are working with a budget. So probably you are the script writer, you've been given the story, and then the producer tells you that this is my budget. In Portray, this is the budget. As you are writing, take notes that yes, the sets, the scenes, we don't go beyond, because if we are moving to a different location, on also another cost. Exactly. If the cast size is increasing, on also your cost. So I believe that is also part of why it looks like that from the Ghanaian terrain. But I know we'll get there.
Okay, talking about funding right now, let's just dive into that. Some people are saying that the government should come in. Do you think that we don't need the government, we can do it all by ourselves? Or you think, of course, for where we are limping, so we need the help of the government?
Well, government definitely has a role to play when it comes to the creative industry. And I remember quite recently, earlier in the year, I was at a talk program we have at the National Theatre, where we invite various authorities from the National Film Authority and various authorities within the space to speak to young people, and then we have a dialogue. And during that conversation, that was when I even discovered there are certain relief, or let me say, there are certain programs, initiatives that have been set in place for creatives. But the truth is, there's not much publicity. So not many creatives know that there's this opportunity for me to apply for it. And if you don't apply for it, how will you get it? So I think more publicity needs to be done when it comes to that. Also, we need the creatives to have an entrepreneurial mindset. Yes, government definitely has a role to play, and government has to put in more effort, because look, the creative industry is a booming space. And if government should take a World Cup and actually invest more in it, it will be bringing more revenue for the country and taking us places.
Wow, well said. So I know you're up with something, but we'll talk about that pretty soon. Stage play and then movies itself. Which one, it's rather booming? Which is which?
In Ghana.
In Ghana, yes.
In Ghana. In
so
Ghana.
You have to think about it.
It's a serious question.
Right.
Because you can't really measure that, because I don't think any study or research has been done on that. Probably I have to take that on and conduct a research on it to find out from the ground exactly how far they are doing in terms of financial gains. But it looks like, with Uncle Ebo White in the picture, with Fifi Coleman in the picture, it looks like stage plays are actually making headway.
People really patronize that.
Yeah, it looks like people patronize it, but we are still limping a little. People are adjusting with time. We'll get there.
Right. Okay, so she has something that we have to go and watch real quick. When we come back, we still have Evelyn in the house. She's a producer, actress. Just a listen, it goes on and on and on. Let's watch this one. When we come back, we have a lot for you on the show. Do you stay with me?
EA Productions in partnership with the Two Idiots and the
Hi guys, so that is it for you. The exam. Okay, so Evelyn is here. She's going to talk much more about it because they're about to premiere it.
Yeah, we're staging it.
We are staging it. So tell us more about it.
Yes. So the exam is basically our way of addressing examination malpractice in a very comic way. So we can say it's a satire. You watch, but we are dealing with a serious issue. And it's, I think for me, this is like my first comedy I've written. I'm not really a comedy person, I think. Yes.
So then how did you come up with this, since you're not into comedy?
So let me just truncate the story. So I did my second master's at Gimpa, and then my class, we were like adult education class, you know, but the drama.
People are funny.
The drama, and I was like, no, this has to be on stage. We need to see this on stage. So the characters in the play are based on real people. They are based on real individuals. The names you see in the play, most of them are based on real individuals. So you have to come and see this play. Like you just have to come and see it. And even beyond the entertainment aspect of the whole thing and the examination malpractice aspect, I believe that we can use theater to educate and achieve sustainable development goal 4, which is quality education. So doing this is more of a drama and education project, and beyond this we invite schools every time I stage a play to come and watch the play. We interact with the students at the end, and we ask them questions, and the feedback alone lets you know that that impact is actually being made. So theater is one of the innovative ways we should actually implement in our teaching in Ghana.
So where is this going to be shown? Can you give us the location?
Yes.
And the time?
So it's happening live at the University of Ghana ETS Drama Studio this Friday 20th October at 7 p.m.
That is tomorrow, right?
Yes, that is tomorrow. Just tomorrow. Then Saturday night too at 7 p.m. the show runs again. That is this Saturday 21st October, and then on Sunday again at 7 p.m. the show runs again. That is 22nd October at 7 p.m. sharp.
That is
so it's running from 20th to 21st and then 22nd. 3 days. Right. And it looks like, wow, the rates is so affordable. Why did you do that? I mean, we are getting like 30 Ghana cedis for a single, for the singles, and then double would be 50. So PS, you can go there with your wife. 50.
I'll find
well, I think it should be more than that.
Oh, definitely. Because of my target, my target mostly, I deal with a lot of young people, the youth and the children. I don't want to overburden the Legon students. Yeah, I'm a proud old Legonite. Yes, I don't want to burden them. But then, I mean, this is all inclusive. Anyone, whoever you are, I believe that at least, looking at our current economic dispensation, you can grab your 30 cedis for single or your 50 cedis for double. Come with your friends, come and watch, come and laugh your heart out as we take you down memory lane.
Definitely when people watch movie or even a stage play, they would want to know some of the characters that they already know. What are some of the spaces, some of the names that you can talk of?
Yes. So we have Cosmos playing Mr. Alakija. He's one of the most serious actors you ever meet. He's been acting at the National Theatre for years now, and he's crazy on another level. Trust me. Come and see the Invigilator. Myself, I'm in there as one of the students from South Africa.
Oh, you are in there
already? Yes. Come and see me in motion. Atta. And of course we have Aaron Adache, Cyril from YOLO, who is part of the play. He's also playing Mr. Lutuli as a teacher. Come and watch Aaron speaking a very wonderful language. That's all out. A powerful language.
When you come,
you find language? Oh yes, it's an African language. When you come, you find out.
All right.
You just need to come and see another side of him.
Okay.
You know, we've seen the love side of him. We've seen so many
Mr.
sides of
Loverboy.
him. But come and see him acting in a comedy.
Wow.
And it will like,
I'm
wow.
already there. So the time is
7 p.m.
7
sharp.
p.m. No Ghana man time.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay. Is that
Not
going to
at all.
be red carpet or there's nothing like that?
Oh yes, we'll have an interactive session. We'll have pictures with our audience.
Okay.
We love our audience. They mean so much to me. So we definitely do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So before we go, finally, why should we come? Give us reasons. Why should everybody leave whatever they are doing? This one is urgent though. Why should I leave
You're
everything I'm
critical.
doing to be there that night?
Yes. As you know, those days, back in the days, how was it for you in the exam hall? You know how it went down. You know how it was like. So
Yeah.
please, don't miss this. Don't miss this opportunity to go down memory lane. Grab your friends. Use this as your reunion. Grab your friends, your family, your children. Let them come and see a different perspective of education, a fun-loving way to learn and still enjoy themselves. Yes, but before we go,
Yeah.
I like to acknowledge some of my supporters. Yes, so this production is supported by, of course, Homebase TV. They are having me here today. We are talking. It's been a fun experience. It's also supported by Unique FM, supported by EA Books, Headquarters GH, Jenam's Passion Drinks, and AC Special Popcorn, and of course Janico Orange Juice, the perfect juice for the perfect moment.
Okay, thank you so much for passing through the show. P.S. Any last words that you have for her?
I see where you're trying to go with this whole stage play thing, movie and all that. I wanted to ask something, but because of time,
Okay, you can
maybe-
answer.
Yeah, so
Real
I
quick.
wanted to ask about casting, right?
Yes.
So do you actually audition? So you pick, or you just go like, okay, I think you can do this good for stage play, not like mainstream movie. Do you do auditioning so you can fish out
Yes.
characters?
We audition. We
Okay.
audition. It's a critical aspect of
Of
any
course, you have
production.
audition. You
do.
can't just pick anybody on the streets. All right, guys, that's what I have to say. Bye-bye to all of you. But before we go, once again, thank you so much to Madam
you too.
Evelyn, looking so beautiful, dapper all the time. I mean, I'm sure you are 16 years because you don't grow. You're always looking
The
young.
woman with
She does so many things.
Producer,
Right, so
director,
she is
actress.
let me go over again. She's a producer, she is an actress, she is a director, she is everything when it comes to filming and movies. She is there. So she's out with something great, and they call it the exam. I mean, we've all written exams before, so you know the anxiety, the nerves that comes with it. So let's all go and watch it tomorrow at the Legon University.
Ghana.
That is what you call it?
University of
something?
Ghana.
University of Ghana. So tomorrow, that is 20th and then 21st and then 22nd October. It is going to be live. I can't wait for us to watch this one. So yes, this is what I have to say. Bye bye to all of you. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be back with something interesting.